Well, hello, people. Parisian here. I've just got back from fighting with my garage's door just to be able to get out once again. I'm slowly growing tired of having to actually plan an escape from the garage each time I have to take the bike, but you know, that's life, I guess. In other news, I just got back from Berlin. I've spent the weekend there, and I must admit it was quite nice. It's a very strange city, Berlin, because, well, as most of you know, it's been destroyed during the war. And by destroyed, I mean there was almost nothing left from it, you know. So, or from it, whatever. So it's very strange because there is no uniformity in between the buildings that there is. So you'll get straight skyscrapers. For fuck's sake, I can't concentrate with the fucking traffic. You'll get skyscraper type buildings, and you'll get you know, modern art styled buildings, and you'll get, you know, things that do not look like your everyday city construction, especially when you live in Paris, where everything is so regulated and everything is built according to a very specific chart, you know. So that was very strange. As for the city life, I found that depending on the neighborhood you're walking on, you can go from excellent to absolutely terrifying. We got a hotel room. We being me and my girlfriend. A hotel room at Kurfürstendamm, which everyone calls Kudam. That's kind of the big commercial shopping street, if you will. Kind of the Berlin Piccadilly, or where you'd find Harrods, if you know what I mean. And that was nice because it's all modern and full of glass buildings everywhere. With shops that have amazing prices. Berlin is so cheap, you wouldn't believe. It really is cheap compared to Paris or London. The space is cheap as well. I've been talking to a friend there, and the rent is, for the same size that my apartment has, she pays half the price. So it's like really, really, really interesting. And yeah, there's a lot of space. You'll notice if you go there that all the avenues are so large. I mean, really, really fucking huge, you know. And everywhere, like even what's considered a small street there, the thing is broad, man. Really, it is large. There's, I mean, 3 or 4 lanes of traffic on each side isn't that amazing. It's kind of normal, even. So no traffic at all, which is both surprising and nice. And that means that there's less noise. The people are relatively calm. I mean, you don't hear people screaming, shouting, running around. People have a strong tendency to be classy and disciplined. And I know it sounds like a prejudice towards the Germans, but it's actually true, you know. You can feel that they're a disciplined population because yeah, they aren't yeah, it's generally nice to walk around, even on very touristic lanes and streets. You'll notice that you still have space for yourself, and you don't have to bear the weight of 5,000 people doing the same thing you're doing, because they have space as well, and you only talk to them if you want to. Well, you know, it's good. It's really interesting. On the bad side of things, as I told you, you can be at a neighborhood like Kudam and have an extremely nice experience, or then you can go to a neighborhood that's like 500 meters away from Kudam, which is called Kurfürsten Street, and not Kurfürstendam, Kurfürsten Street. And I'm in the bus lane, and there's cops right there. And if you actually go there, and I've got to open my visor as well, because my visor is tinted, so I'm not allowed that. And they left. That's cool. So yeah, you can go to Kurfürsten Street, which is 500 meters away, and I am not kidding you. For the love of my, I was going to say an English expression just to sound cool, but I forgot how you say it, so fuck that. But I kid you not, that's an English expression. I kid you not. There were like 10 prostitutes actively looking for customers on that street, and that was like 400 or 500 meters away from the shopping area, you know. So that was quite surprising. And then we walked there, because we didn't really know where we were going. We were just, you know, walking around and trying to experience the city. Experience that we got all right. But like I was saying, yeah, prostitutes actively looking for customers, and like used condoms on the ground everywhere. That was horrible. Really bad experience, and unromantic experience as well, because let me remind you that I was walking around with my girlfriend there. So what we wanted to be a kind of romantic escapade turned out to be a let's dodge the condom and the prostitute escapade, you know. So that wasn't nice. That was kind of regrettable. But then 500 meters later, we arrived at a kind of touristic, nice place, you know, where there were historic monuments and things like that. So very diverse, I think you could say, city, and very interesting to see. And would I live there? Yes, but with the right salary and also the right placement. And oh yeah, and one last thing I wanted to say about Berlin is that, you know, when everyone says that the French are unbearable people and that we are terrible with tourists, well, the Germans are the same. I'm sorry, but I have to say, there's only one person that received us with a smile. And we're good customers as well, you know. We aren't the kind that screams and shouts and does everything. We pay good money for what we order, and we try to experience local stuff. But I have to say that there's only one person that received us well, and that was at the KaDeWe, which is kind of the local Harrods or Galerie Lafayette, if you know what I mean. And she received us really well, and she was welcoming. But the other people, the barmaids and everything, they were fucking terrible. And we tried, you know, to be nice and say hello, we tried to order in German, you know, like für mich ein großes Bier, bitte, you know, that kind of stuff. But what we always got was a sarcastic grin and a person not even talking to us. So, you know, I don't know if it's because we went always to the wrong places, but what I can tell you, for fuck's sake, man, shut up. What I can tell you is, yeah, I was disappointed about that. So I was expecting kind of the same service level that you get in London, which is truly priceless, because you English people have a sense of service, of what it is to serve people, but you know, something that I didn't find in Germany. So there you go, that was my vlog about Berlin, people. If anyone is interested or has more questions, don't hesitate to ask. In the meantime, And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. That was my Top Gear style ending. I hope you like it.